entirely sure. I'm definitely not entirely sure. All I know is that it is all going to come down to who gets the better engage. That's basically what these team compositions are about, I guess. The advantage that they have is that they do have Raynor, so they get additional attack speed and movement speed, if I'm not mistaken, from his rally ability. I believe his W.
Indeed, they do get movement speed, and I think some stream moderating is required. Give me a second. There we go.
Stream moderating?
Sorry, stream chat. Yeah.
I don't mind. They can. It's funny. I laugh.
I know, but there was one that was just a bit weird. But yep, it's fine.
I like it, to be honest. It was funny. I laughed.
Fair enough. I laughed as well, but it was still a bit meh. It was a mixture of spam and inappropriateness.
Let it go. I don't mind. Let them spam. Let it be like a Twitch chat.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them it's okay to spam. Alright, so spawning on the left-hand side of the map.
Why is my champion hero not moving? Oh, there we go. Oh wait, I'm not playing. I'm casting.
Oops. So spawning on the left-hand side, we have Fast Forward in the blue trunks, and spawning on the right-hand side in the red trunks, we have i2HARD HOTS.
So for now, though, they're waiting at the start of the gate, and this is also something that you have to keep in mind with this game. The game starts at exactly 0 seconds. You have to be in position. You have to know what you do. If you give up any seconds at the start of the game, you're wrecked. There's no coming back. Also, Stitches on this map, the body block.
Bushwhacking! Bushwhacking! Get out of there, Leoric! Get out of there! There's the knock-up, and Ubrak is going in, going ham, and Kerrigan, the person who really needed to be in there in that entire fight, only just arriving. Bit late to the party there, Kerrigan.
Yeah, I was still sorting out her shoes, actually, so that's probably why. For now, though, nobody died. That's a miracle, if you ask me. As Marco Win is going to be left alone in this middle lane.
Indeed, Marco Win.
Oh,
Sahir. Oh, the pull from Kerrigan completely misses, but here is Arkham, and he does get it, but Sahir gonna be able to get out of there alive.
Just barely, but in the top lane, Jella moving into position. He has a stun ready. Leoric doesn't know that he's there, but Jella knows it's a little bit too close for comfort. Decides to back away. Now going straight towards Grimskull. Grimskull already used his clairvoyance ability. I believe his scout.
It's Oracle.
Oracle, there we go, and spotted out both Jella and Sepkaya. Speaking of Sepkaya, they're both in the top lane again. Leoric might just go down here. One good stun.
Oh, there's the root, and down
immediately
he goes.
First blood. Nicely
deleted his passive popped, but he just got 0 healing off before he was completely deleted from the battlefield. Luckily, respawn time is quite short. He will get back to lane fairly quickly, but this does mean his team is now a tiny sliver, which in this case is a level behind.
And at the start of the game, it's not all that much that they're behind for now. They can still pull this one back, but they don't want any more of these ganks happening. And they put Tasser in the middle lane so he can use his Oracle. But if he uses his Oracle a little bit too early, well, then this happens. Oh, and Arkham, by picking up the regeneration globe, he actually revealed both Lestra and Konus because the globe went over to them.
Was Sahir paying attention for that? If he was smart, I would say he'd throw a skill shot up there to try and reveal them at the moment. Looks like he's trying to bait them. This way, there we go. Throws out a skill shot and easily able to vault out. Cronus takes a bit of harass. Hungry arrows there as well. Oh, not a great dodge there from Sahir.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you have to be careful of when you're picking up those regeneration globes. If your allies are waiting for a gank, you don't want to pick them up, because they will fly over to those allies and reveal exactly where they're at. 4-man push now, in a 4-man movement in the middle lane. Lestra getting locked up, takes so much damage.
He dives in, that might have been a bit too ham.
Is coming in. Konus trying his best to at least take down Sakaya, as Leoric is there as well. But for now, a 1-0 in favor of the team of Fast Forward.
Fast Forward have been practicing. They definitely have been practicing here, and they have control of this game. Tribute currently being denied by Arkham, however, who is just going to back out, going to get Hungry Arrow knocked off his horse, but now he's heavily outnumbered. All 5 members of Fast Forward are here, and they're just gaining control of this map.
In this case, Fast Forward is in a very good position, but they are a little bit lower than their opponents. So you can immediately see the engage here. Konus dealing so much damage as he deep burrows straight in. Marco Wing getting locked up, but however, Leoric, look at the damage that he's taking. He doesn't have a faster. Might just go down. Yes.
Good vault there by i2HARD. Very nice. And that gives them full control of this tribute area. i2HARD gonna take it. And Banzo just holding that little gap there. Oh, UFA's coming over the wall. Does deny it. UFA goes completely immune to all terrain, but now Lestra, he came back in and is just gonna die. None of the others even bothered. Like Marco Win and Banzo were both there. They just stood there and let sebKR do it. They both had the option to fire off spells, just didn't bother.
And just look at the amount of damage that the team of Fast Forward is doing right now. 6-0 in kills. They don't have Forge yet, but they are going to be picking up the hard camp, and it's a very bad position for i2HARD HOTS. They look to be on a completely different level from the team of Fast Forward. And Fast Forward, well, just doing what they can to accelerate this game into the mid game.
Indeed, Fast Forward just showing so much skill and such good decision making and such good teamwork. All of their successes so far in the games they've played have been when they are grouped and as a team. And, well, you know, Nova doing what Nova does. But, it's very important to point that out. They're working together much better as a team. And I honestly think that they've put in quite a few practice hours between the last tournament and this one.
Yeah, and for good reason as well, because you saw the difference there was in Cup number 1 and the difference there was in Cup number 2. Actually, Rainer goes down. I don't quite know where he went down.
He went down top lane to Nova and Valor.
Yeah.
Tribute. Oh, Kerrigan's in a good position. Oh, it misses! And now she has no way to reveal the Nova, but Nova reveals herself by clicking on Konus there, having to back out, but now she's in the back. She's behind two fairly tacky characters. Stitch is in the front CCing people. Nova needs to get back in there so she can begin getting her hot shots off. Grimscal is there, so is Listra. The shield of Tasta almost immediately deleted by the Nova auto attack thanks to hot shots. So yeah, actually just going to attempt to take this over the wall. Is going to stop now. Realizes her team is inside danger. Is just going to begin auto attacking over this wall, giving her a much better positioning because most of the characters on i2HARD HOTS are melee. And once again, this is just incredible play by Fast Forward. i2HARD moving back in, going on the Listro, and finally a kill for i2HARD HOTS. i2HARD now in danger, can get engaged upon here. This is very risky. Gonna vault out the way, and we're finally seeing Fast Forward begin to back up. Oh my god! Deleted! That was so much damage. That's what happens when you have a fully stacked Nova. There's the triple tap. Completely blocked by Kerrigan though, but now i2HARD going to take advantage of the damage that is done. Here comes UFA to try and heal it up, but there are still 3 people here. Can we see the root or the hook? The body block, there's the root and there's the body block. Kerrigan is trapped, gets killed off. That was the worst escape route she could have taken.
And she was probably waiting for a leap to come off cooldown, but she didn't really have anywhere to go. For now though, yeah, it's 10 to 9 levels. You can already see the ultimates being used by the team of Fast Forward. And 10 to 1 in kills. This is looking disastrous for the team of i2HARD HOTS, and we might have a sub 10-minute game here. Assuming Fast Forward is going to be pushing really hard, and which they are not. It looks like they're playing a lot safer than you would expect.
Indeed, and it just goes to show how well Fast Forward are playing here. 10 kills to 1. With a team that I would personally consider possibly a little worse draft than the team of i2HARD HOTS. It's just Fast Forward on another level to when we last saw them.
Yeah, it's like they went into a hyperbolic time chamber or something. I don't know.
It's a very good reference and a very good example. I like it. But at the moment, they have a lot of control. Rhaegar's a bit far out, but they are now all heading up to the tribute. We're seeing a Bushwhack. Oh, Garrett, why were you revealed when you did that, Nova? Nova, Ancestral Healing, she's gonna get out. Hologram goes out as well. There's the Divine Storm from the UFA, but now i2HARD HOTS are completely trapped within the pincer maneuver of Fast Forward, but Stitch is dropping down. There's the triple tap, completely body block, but all the damage did go down onto i2HARD HOTS, and they're all grouped in around the Arthas, who's just doing continuous damage. Nova's gonna back out. Marco Win does go down, but that's going to be a full team wipe for Fast Forward. Oh, but the UFA stun up. Never mind. Nova does ridiculous damage.
If we're just going to be hitting the tab button, 15 takedowns, 0 deaths. almost
pew.
Hero of the Storm for Nova here. And let's take a quick look. Now that we have some time, we're going to take a quick look at their talents. Like you said, it is the hot shots. You attack 3 times slower, but you deal 330% total damage.
Yeah, she's doing 500. She's doing 528 damage per auto attack. Her snipe does 628. It's not a huge difference.
And snipe is a ability which are in many cases stronger than your basic attacks. In this case, though, it's Sepkaya who decides I don't want to be on a horse.
Yep. Walking is more my style, and God, that nameplate, the fiery nameplate, and while this is going on, fast forward, very lucky with the tribute spawning here as well, are just going to take this golem, and they're immediately in position for the tribute, but they're not even going to bother. They're just going to take the hard cap first and keep control of the tribute area. Oh no, they're going to do both.
Markowin is on the tribute.
This means
so
they're going to be a 5-man, they're going to be at least a 4-man push bot lane with a curse. SebKR just gaining vision of the enemy doing the curse here. There we go. Now this is going to be a really heavy push. There's a golem in the bot lane. There's knights in the mid lane. There's a curse going on. And right now, i2HARD HOTS just to heat all their mercenaries so that they have something to push back against this. There's a golem in both top and bottom lane, 1 for each team, and 2 sets of knights in the mid lane. Looks like mid lane is where it's all going to go down. The clairvoyance has been dropped by the Rhaegar. So that's the fast sight on Rhaegar, not clairvoyance. Same ability, different name, I believe. There might be a slight difference. I will have to double check that. But right now, if there's going to be a team fight, it's going to be here. And it's a question of where they go. Fort is about to go down for pretty much both teams here. Actually, top lane golem going down very quickly.
Yeah, there are a lot of minions, and the Grave Golem tends to ignore those minions. Actually, there's a team fight breaking out.
Gorge has been used, but Ufa is popping so quickly. Raider gets out of the stitches, and SebKR being forced to retreat here, and i2HARD HOTS coming out ahead here. There's the Divine Storm, but it's not going to be enough. Marco Win forced on the retreat, as well as Stitches and SebKR were able to take down Raider during that, but now Grimskull and Kerrigan dropping onto Nova. Nova managing to dodge the hook there, and Banzo coming in to make sure SebKR can get out alive. Very nice. SebKR keeps his stacks, but that did not actually turn out too well. Oh, that hook had landed. That could have seriously made that a bit more even.
Well, to be honest, it worked out perfectly. Look at the Grave Golem in the bottom lane. They took out not only a fort, but they took out the second tier of turrets as well. And now this golem is still there. It's still dealing damage. The knights are still in the mid lane, and that will allow the team of Fast Forward to pick up some night camps for rather some easy camps for themselves, and maybe set up a new fight. They're still 2 levels ahead, so it's not as if they lost their lead suddenly.
Indeed, it was a 2-for-2 fight. It was completely even, but considering Fast Forward were so far ahead, it was quite shocking to see so many of them go down so quickly, and most of that was due to SebKR just being completely zoned at the start of that fight.
Yeah, and SebKR really has to be careful because he's worth a lot of experience due to his heavy takedown status.
Indeed, he's worth so much right now. If you kill him, you remove the stacks, you remove everything from him. He's so risky right now to possibly get killed off, and you can see that in his play. Throwing holograms, never going to face check anything.
Smart move here by the team of Fast Forward. They're moving into the bottom lane. They have some siege giants with them, and this bottom keep is already down to half hit points, so they can actually siege it down. One good triple tap. Oh,
my god! The fishing hook onto the Ufa. The Divine Storm comes down. Kerrigan comes in. Maelstrom has been popped, but the Rain of Vengeance stuns 3 members. The triple tap did go down, and that's a 4. Is it going to be 5? It's a 5-man wipe. So well played by Fast Forward, and they are probably going to push. Maybe not for the win, but they're definitely going to push this hard. Minions are actually here. They may be able to go for the win here. There's 20-second respawn timers on the entirety of i2HARD HOTS. They're going to try and dive it right now. Just see what they can do. And yeah, their damage is there. They're going to be able to win this. And Fast Forward takes another game.
Yeah, less than 50 minutes, as expected. It might have not been 100.
It's not even left.
He's going in. Where's Sahir going?
Yeah, well, Valor appears to be stuck in the sky, and Sidge's hook appears to be stuck on the stairs. So,
nice.
Indeed.
Well played to the team of Fast Forward. They're going to be facing off against, I believe, Mouse Sports in the next round.
We haven't done Mouse Sports yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen them. Well, let me check the brackets. I need to double check this because I tend to say stuff that's not true. Mouse Sports versus Teamfinity. No, it's not yet done. So we're going to have to wait until they're finally...
None of the games are actually done. We have no idea who's progressed from where we were last time, except that Fast Forward are continuing on.
Yeah, they're doing a fantastic job here in this tournament. Versus Mouse slash Infinity. Affinity, not Infinity. To Infinity and beyond.
To Infinity and this
beyond.
Golem.
Let me just double check this one. Oh, yeah, there we go. It took me a little bit longer than expected, but... I need to fix everything. Right, so that means we're going to take a little break as we wait for Mouse versus Infinity to, or rather Teamfinity to end. And once we know who won, we're going to be jumping into that match. So make sure to stay tuned. I'm going to put up some music. I'm TechnoLink. I'm here with Tetcher, and we're bringing you the semi-finals and the finals of the ESL Community Cup number 3 here on twitch.tv/TechnoLink.